Have you ever driven a Mini Cooper? With its compact size, go-kart-like handling, and quirky yet cool looks? If not, you need to try one. And if so, you need to try this new one. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics, and this is the totally redesigned 2025 Mini Cooper JCW Convertible. For those who don't know, JCW stands for John Cooper Works, the performance trim of the Mini Cooper. This package takes all the fun-loving goodness of the standard car and amps it up quite a bit. Our Nanook White Metallic Tester has the $4,400 iconic package that includes active driving assistant, adaptive cruise, power front seats, red mirror caps, and the Comfort Package Plus, as well as the $600 18-inch John Cooper Works lap-spoke two-tone wheels wrapped in Pirelli Centurato P7 all-season tires, giving it a total MSRP of $49,695. The Mini Cooper has always reminded me of an English bulldog. You know, small in stature, yet with a bite that's as mean as its bark. And this JCW can bite hard if you provoke it. LED lighting is at all corners, and the lights have a cool animation when you lock and unlock the car. The Mini branded puddle lamps are a nice touch, the suspension is dynamic, the heated exterior mirrors power fold, and there's a single exhaust out back, which you'll hear more of in a bit. There are functional vents to help maintain its temperature, and if that's not blatant enough, the red stripes and mirror caps should give you plenty of warning to stay off its lawn. You can get a contrasting gray Union Jack pattern on the cloth convertible top, but ours is solid black with a glass rear window. Press a button inside the cabin, and the top can retract a little over 15 inches while driving at any speed, like a sunroof or Targa top. Press it again, and the entire top will retract in about 18 seconds at speeds less than 19 miles per hour, completing the look. This car also has a wind deflector that can be installed to reduce unwanted turbulence and noise. Open the tailgate-style trunk to access the extremely small 5.2 cubic feet of space. Pull a release on each side to fold the 50-50 rear seats down, and you get a bit more. There aren't any grocery hooks, but the wind deflector and tire mobility kit strapped to the floor. Also, it's nice to know that you get the same amount of space back there, whether the roof is up or down. JCW trims are powered by a twin-power 2-liter 4-cylinder direct injection engine that makes 228 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. The gears are handled by a 7-speed Steptronic dual-clutch transmission with paddle shifters, sending power to the front wheels. There are quite a few mini experience modes that can change your mood, as well as the demeanor of the car. And if you choose the sportiest setting, 0 to 60 miles per hour passes in 6.2 seconds with a top speed of 152 miles per hour. EPA estimated fuel economy is rated at 26 miles per gallon city, 35 miles per gallon highway, and 30 miles per gallon combined. AutoAcademics saw exactly 29 miles per gallon during testing on the recommended premium fuel. Without putting the top down first, access to the backseat is questionable at best, and it should be no surprise that I can't sit behind myself. But shorter passengers may have better results. The seat backs are fairly upright too, so even if there were a bit more legroom, comfort is still relative. And frankly, if that were of importance to you, buy a 4-door Cooper instead of a convertible. The seat covers do look nice though, and there's a cup holder with a tiny bit of storage too. Those of you who are fans of the Mini will be happy to know that this new car's quirkiness still remains, even if it's slightly different. It actually appears a bit more simplified in a more complex way, if that makes sense. Yeah, you still get your usual window buttons on the doors and a few necessary controls for driving on the center stack and steering wheel, but gone are the multitude of toggle switches, and the fabric-covered dash is still bare. Also, the two cup holders don't work well for different sized cups. Consider yourself warned. Everything else is controlled strictly via the circular infotainment screen, which is vibrantly colored and clear. Oh, it's gonna take you a moment to figure it out, but once you realize which shortcuts are in each of the 4 quadrants, as well as where to find everything else, the experience is much better. Responsiveness is quick, with some selections having their own transitions. The thickly padded steering wheel is pretty cool, and the vegan leather is soft. And in contrast to the conditions back there, it's actually rather spacious up here. The infotainment unit changes its look with each of the Mini experiences I talked about earlier, and it's all very modern Mini. Other features include a great sounding and powerful 365-watt Harman Kardon stereo with 12 speakers, a 9.4-inch diameter OLED touchscreen, head-up display, dual-zone climate control with heated steering wheel and seats, wireless charging, wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, Sirius XM 360L, floor mats, 12-volt socket and 2 USB-C ports, massage seats, Wi-Fi hotspot, ambient lighting, and keyless entry with a cool starter switch. Of course, you get plenty of active and passive safety tech, a clear backup camera, parking assistant plus, rear cross traffic alert, and backup assistant. So, now that we've addressed all of that, it's time to take it out. Let's see how it drives. So, if I cut directly to the chase, let me just say that Mini Coopers are enjoyable to drive. And this JCW, even better. Handling is quick and direct, the suspension is firm but forgiving, and this engine likes to move. Get on the gas and the dual clutch transmission downshifts quickly. But that's not all. The turbo spools quickly too, providing an enjoyable surge of power and a lovely swoosh at the end of each sentence. Then the gears change and it all happens again. This car is a hoot. And that's all in the normal modes. Change your experiences to go-kart, and some additional engine and exhaust noises join the party. But don't let the audible shenanigans fool you, because as the suspension firms up, the engine and transmission mappings get more serious too. Man, I forgot how good these cars drive. And don't worry, it's actually very comfortable when you want it to be. Now, with the roof up, there's a little bit of wind noise at the top of the A-pillars, but other than that, the cabin is fairly well insulated. And I like how the convertible top has a sunroof feature that you can open at any speed. Also, the heads-up display is as colorful as the infotainment screen. But this wouldn't be a review if I didn't have a couple of critiques. While the brakes feel great at speed, they do feel a bit grabby in the parking lot, and there's some torque steer when you get on the power. Also, when the top is up, rear 3/4 visibility is all but non-existent. I mean, that blind spot literally takes up 1/4 of the car. But strong brakes are better than weak brakes. And I'd rather drive with the top down anyway. It's easy to think of small cars as just economical and, frankly, boring. But that's not the Mini Cooper at all. Never has been. Especially not this JCW. It's still the same car that anyone who loves to drive should drive. At least once. Oh, and if we have any Mini owners out there, sound off in the comments below. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss what we have coming up next. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching.